It should be relevant. At least that's what I keep telling myself. This all started over a year ago. I had been hoping for a miracle. Anything to save me from this living hell. Well, someone must have heard my plea. No, I'm still not even sure this is real, so bear with me while I gather my thoughts. I was on my nightly walk through the woods near my house. The wind was blowing gently in the trees above me. The soft sound of branches brushing against each other, clearing my mind. A crow flew overhead, going for who knows what reason. I made it to the clearing. The moonlight illuminated the small field, helping me find a large stump over to the left. I sat down. The wind tickled the back of my neck, making me shiver. I pulled up my hood and sighed. I laid back on the stump and looked up into the vast starlit sky, lost in my thoughts. Then I felt a hand wrap around my wrist. Only it felt too bony to be a person. I looked over and froze. Standing above me was something. Something in a long black cloak. The hand tightly gripping my wrist was nothing but bones. I wanted to speak, but before I could speak, he addressed me with a deep voice that was echoing through the woods in such an eerie manner.
I've had my eye on you, Lena. You know these woods more than I do.
His voice was deep and echoed to the woods like it was part of the air itself. I stood up, pulling my hand away from him. Who are you? His laugh was deep and menacing.
They call me the Shepherd of Souls. I neither represent life nor death. You might say, I am their negotiator.
So, you're the Grim Reaper?
I am.
He nodded, and I shivered. He sat down next to me on the stump. I could feel the cold air radiating off him. I looked at him sideways, waiting for him to continue.
And I have seen your struggles, little one. Gone through so much sorrow, so much woe. I could offer you a choice. Think of it. All your problems gone.
His icy voice cut through me. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Was this for real? How?
Harvest souls for me. Work for me. And your suffering is no more.
I was in utter disbelief. Couldn't be that easy, could it? He took my arm and pulled up my sleeve, revealing a purple bruise in the shape of a hand. I frowned. I didn't have to ask how he knew. He smoothed his hand over my arm, somehow removing the bruises, leaving behind only a tiny sight with a pair of black wings behind it. I held up my arm, steadying the tiny mark. How did you... What is this? Souls?
Spirits that should have been long dead, but they are not. Instead, they take possession of the ones that just entered the afterlife. They escape death.
He grinned, knowing he'd piqued my interest. I mulled it off over in my mind. So all I had to do was capture a few rogue souls for the Grim Reaper? How hard could that really be? My life would finally be normal. I wouldn't have to creep around my own house or hide from the people who were supposed to protect me. Was this the escape I was so desperately needing? How do I do it?
They tend to be problematic for me to capture. Once they embody the new human shroud, I am without power. Go where I cannot. Sleep. I will find the souls. You take them out and bring them to me.
The Grim Reaper took my hand in his. A dim light shone between his fingers and mine. So that's how it all started. The Grim Reaper got rid of my abusive parents. Oh, it was due an accident, of course. Faulty brakes in their car. Now I wake up in strange places, always near a person begging me to spare them. He taught me how to make quick work of them. No mess, no noise. Just a quick touch to the head. Oh, I can't say my life is completely normal. I have to wear a glove over my left hand to conceal the bones, but I still enjoy my nightly walks in the forest. Even though they do require a bit more work now. Well, dragging bodies through the forest is a fair trade for someone who was inches from death in the first place.